Morning, patrons. It's Sunday, 6 October. We got a quick update on the 737 Pickle Fork AD Airworthiness Directive. It's official now. The Federal Aviation Administration has issued an Airworthiness Directive AD 2019-20-02 with the effective date of 3 October. The system is working. Back in September, some people were doing a conversion of a 737 NG series of aircraft to a freighter aircraft and discovered some cracks near the rear spar attach fittings associated with the Pickle Fork fittings on 3 737s. They inspected 14 aircraft and found 3 of them had cracks. So this went up the chain, and this Airworthiness Directive has since come out. It's what's known as an interim Airworthiness Directive. That means there's going to be some more follow-on information to follow. It's not an emergency AD. It's not grounding all the aircraft immediately. But this applies to 737 NG aircraft. That's the -600 through 900 ER series. It does not include the MAX aircraft. And they're saying if your 737 within that series range has more than 30,000 cycles, you need to get this inspection done within 7 days. If your airframe has less than 30,000 cycles, you have more time to get this inspection completed. What's the inspection? It's a simple 1-hour visual inspection done with the help of a borescope tool. That's a video. If you're familiar with a colonoscopy, you're familiar with a borescope. And so using what looks like a 1/4-inch piece of a stiff fuel hose, you can mount a camera on the end of a long piece of this and get it into some awkward positions. Because this particular location is located in the wheel wells where all the equipment is. So you got to get the camera back behind all the equipment to get to the actual airframe structure to inspect it. And what they're looking at is not necessarily the pickle forks themselves, but the frame fittings and the fail-safe straps that are associated with the pickle fork assembly. The cracks they've discovered are only about 1 inch long, and they are associated with the fasteners right in that area. So even though this is a critical structural issue, it's not like the wings are going to fall off of the 737 at any time soon, and that's probably the way the media is going to make this sound, but that's simply not the case. Once you get this inspection done, you're to file a report with Boeing and the FAA within 3 days. If you have no cracks, you're good to go. Keep flying your aircraft. If you do have cracks, that aircraft is grounded, and you're going to have to work out, or they're going to have to work out, how to repair that aircraft. By the way, this AD is going to be a repetitive AD, repeating every 3,500 cycles for the 1-hour visual inspection. So that's your Sunday morning update. Thanks for watching. I'll have more detailed information on this soon. As far as Patreon goes, we got it worked out to go by the month. So $5 a month is the optimum setup, I think, to go with on Patreon, because anything less than that, if you're down to $1, well, 35 cents goes each month for the transaction for expenses. So stay tuned. We'll have more information. See you here.